now, we must wage war on weakness. We must be bold and brave. For weakness is sin and criminal. Drive it away at once. This depressing, blood-sucking vampire say you are bold, the offspring of my belief. You are a son of Father the Supreme. Before all else, be daring, be sincere. Then it is clear you have the right to enter the kingdom of heaven.
Today we will celebrate the 131st anniversary of our loved Lord Sri Thakur Chandra, a man who is employed to man growth and improvement. In his lifetime, Thakur created the man-making mission. The mission was created with the sole purpose of making the ideal human and included 3 guiding principles: Jajan, Jajan, and Istavritti. Jajan is practicing Thakur's ideologies in everyday life. Jajan is preaching to others about Thakur's ideologies for self-elevation. And finally, Istavritti is which practice of act of giving to our living ideal. He exemplified these ideologies in selfless service to his community by setting the multiple colleges and laboratories to provide education for people to further better his community by setting up multiple colleges and laboratories to provide education for people to further better themselves. While Thakur may not physically still be with us, he has bestowed his teachings upon the Acharya who continues to inspire us to strive and enhance every aspect of our life. So let's come together to...
Please help me welcome Shurusri Mistry, who will perform light.
Of the world you set down into darkness. Open my eyes, let me see beauty that made this heart adore you. Hope of it lies and with you. Here I am to worship. Here I am to bow down. Here I am to say that you are my Lord. You are altogether lovely, altogether worthy, altogether wonderful to me. King of all days, so highly exalted, glorious in heaven above. How humbly you came to the earth you created, all for love's sake became poor. Here I am to worship, here I am to bow down, here I am to say that you are my Lord. You are altogether lovely, altogether worthy, altogether wonderful to me. All is good or bad, let thy will be fulfilled in me. I never know what is good or bad, let thy will be fulfilled in me. Here I am to worship, here I am to bow down, here I am to say that you are my Lord. You are altogether lovely, altogether worthy, altogether wonderful to me. Here I am to worship, here I am to bow down, here I am to say that you are my Lord. You are altogether lovely, altogether worthy, altogether wonderful to me.
Please welcome Deeptanda Nayak, who will now tell us why Satsang is the way of living.
Then my sincere reverent pranam to Shishi Thakur, Shishi Borma, Shishi Borda, and Fujipadada. Ra, enjoy. It has been a privilege to be a part of the Children Satsang for the last 3 years. As a Satsangi, I am also growing and trying to understand the need of Shishi Thakur in life, following Acharya Dev Shishi Dada. Many things cannot be expressed through words, it can be only expressed through our thoughts, deeds, and our sincere following. As a Satsangi, I understand that Satsang is all about life values and the healthy way of living. It is both physical and mental. World Health Organization, who now defines health as a state of complete physical, mental, and social well-being that does not consist merely the absence of disease and deficiency. And the truth and the fact is, our physical, social, and mental well-beings dwell through intense spiritual practices in the form of prayer, meditation, and selfless services to humanity. At Satsang, our love Lord Shishi Thakur guides us to lead a life giving and serving mentality while leading our own life in the righteous way. We can lead a life giving and serving mentality only if we have love for others or develop love for them. That is why Shishi Thakur says, only love can control everything because it is the elixir of existence. I pray at His lotus feet to give us more strength, inspiration, and the energy to love Him more and more and follow Him through our day-to-day life in every moment of our life. Vande Purushottamam.
Now we'll have a group song from Pratiti, Molika, and Pranisha.
Converges towards the one. The one is right in the Lord Shri Thakur. The one is right. to turning love. This is the religion which commands us to move. This is the religion which commands us to move. Converse towards the one. Converse towards the one. Converse towards the one. Converse towards the one. Bande Purushottamam. Bande Purushottamam. Bande Purushottamam. Some says you are the ocean of love. You are the elixir of salvation. Some says you are the ocean of love. You are the elixir of salvation. You are the savior of universe. You are the savior of universe. You are the creator of creation. Oh, you are the creator of creation. Converse towards the one. Converse towards the one. Converse towards the one. Converse towards the one. Bande Purushottamam. Bande Purushottamam. Bande Purushottamam. In your great holy name, vibrates every sound that exists. In your great holy name, vibrates every sound that exists. Those who repeat your name have the power to resist the end. Those who repeat your name have the power to resist the end. Come to his lotus feet and have the holy Satman. Come to his lotus feet and have the holy Satman. Converse towards the one. Converse towards the one. Converse towards the one. Converse towards the one. Bande Purushottamam. Bande Purushottamam. Bande Purushottamam.
So because of this opportunity, I would like to thank the organizing committee for giving me this opportunity. I was born in a Satsangi family, and since childhood I've seen my parents do prayers, and I also started to follow them. So I was introduced to Satsang through this way. So this summer I went to India on vacation and had the chance to see our ashram in Deoghar for the first time, and I took my initiation from Binkida, and I also had the opportunity to see Pujonya Babaida there. In the ashram it was really hot, but it was very enjoyable that the heat really did not matter. So that's that. We do Ishtavrati prayers, and after prayers I read Satyanusar. And I try to understand the paragraph that I read. If I cannot understand, then my parents help me out and teach me the hidden meaning in the Satyanusar. We all know that Sri Sri Thakur is our guru, and we try to follow his teachings. In his life, there are a few incidents that inspire me a lot. The first incident is that one day a lady devotee came to Sri Sri Thakur and asked Sri Sri Thakur to tell her son to not eat too many sweets, because if you eat too many sweets, then that will be bad for your health. But Thakur on that day said nothing. Then the lady devotee came again and asked Thakur to do the same thing, but Thakur said nothing. So like this, several days and weeks passed, and finally after a few weeks, Thakur told the boy to not eat too many sweets. And the lady devotee was surprised and astonished, because on the first day when she asked Thakur, Thakur said nothing. Neither the second, but only after a few weeks passed. So out of curiosity, the lady devotee asked Thakur, "Why didn't you tell my son to stop eating sweets on the first day?" But Thakur said, "When I myself am eating sweets, then how can I tell someone to not eat sweets?" The other incident is that when Thakur was in school, he was late for a math test, and when his mom found out about this, she said, "You cannot even attempt to answer one problem and you will fail the math test." So on the day of the math test, when the answer sheet came for answering the questions, Thakur did not write anything. And when the teachers asked Thakur if he knew the answers, Thakur said, "I know all the answers, but if I write anything down, then that will go against my mother's word." And then the teachers and students on that day thought Thakur was a foolish man, and because of his foolishness, he failed the test. But soon, because of his attachment to his mother, he became a role model that the society looks up to. And these incidents teach me a few lessons, such as having strong faith in parents will never go to vain, and we can be more successful if we have strong faith in parents. And last but not least, preaching has no impact unless we practice the same. Joy Guru.
Thank you, Tanish, for that enlightening words. Now welcome Sanvi Nanda and Siana Satpati. They will now sing a beautiful song.
Sisi Bodada, my holy Divan Pranam to the Chatterjee Sisi Dada. Heartily Pranam and Jai to all. I'm very fortunate and pleased to be here at the 131st birth anniversary of our love Lord here in New York. We all Satsangi and we've initiated to Sisi Thakur by holy initiation. He has given us 3 rules or principles to follow in our life. That is Jajan, Jajan and Istaprati. We should think of it as a mission to follow all 3 of these rules in our life. So the reason we do Istaprati, we wake up, we get fresh, or we do Istaprati. So the reason we do this is because when Sisi Thakur was a child, after he woke up, he would go to the puja room and he would say these words, Makrodi, Wamai, Rasa, Kamlobajit, Istaprana, Sebapatu, Jagadachetamudguranakarapana. He said these words in front of the Lord. So after he said those words, he would get what he wanted. So then one day a sage caught him saying these words. So then he said, oh, you shouldn't say these words. You should say, please give me, or I want this. So the next day he listened to the sage, because back then people didn't know that much, so they listened to sages. So he said those words. For a couple of weeks or so, he said those words, and he didn't get what he wanted, and he felt uncomfortable. So the next day he went back to his old words, and he got what he wanted. So Istaprati teaches us how to share and care, and if we love Sisi Thakur, then he'll give us what we want. So that's why we do Istaprati. Now we'll say why we do prayer. So the reason we do prayer is it's like a bath. When we're dirty, we take a bath and then we're clean. So it's exactly with the brain. If we come back from a really stressed or bad day from school or office, and we do prayer, then we're gonna be like stress-free. So I think of the brain as a school, because we learn stuff at school and we also store it in our brain. So when the school is dirty, the janitor comes and cleans the school. So I think of the brain as a school. So when we come back from a stress day and we do prayer, then the janitor comes and cleans our brain. And then after, we're all stress-free. So that's why we do prayer. And then I'll tell you why we do meditation. So the reason we do meditation is because we learn how to share and care like Istaprati, but they're whole 2 different things. So we close our eyes and we say Nam in front of Sisi Thakur. So when we close our eyes, we unleash our 3rd eye. So it's open, but people can't see it, but you know it's there. So you can, when you say the Nam and you close your eyes, you can see Sisi Thakur right in front of you, even though your eyes are closed, because your 3rd eye is open and you can see him. So we also gain concentration from meditation. Like if you have a test tomorrow, and then I'm not that good at concentrating on tests, I would do meditation and then I would gain concentration for the test. So that's why we do meditation. So those are the reasons we do Istaprati, prayer and meditation, and we should remember to always follow those 3 rules, Jajan, Jajan and Istaprati. And with that,
होगा पैतन्य जीवन साधु ठाकुर चरणन को बारन कर लो होगा पैतन्य जीवन साधु ठाकुर चरणन को बारन कर लो सद्गुरु शरण में जाओ इष्ट शुद्धि को दी पाओ सद्गुरु शरण में जाओ इष्ट शुद्धि को दी पाओ उनको बारन कर लो होगा भाई धन्य जीवन साधु ठाकुर चरण को बारन कर लो होगा भाई धन्य जीवन साधु ठाकुर चरण को बारन कर लो देव मन के सबके दाता दयाल करो जग विधाता देव मन के सबके दाता दयाल करो जग विधाता इस पद मन मन लगा चलना सबको चलन इस पद मन मन लगाना चलना सबको चलन होगा भाई धन्य जीवन साधु ठाकुर चरण Going to school only doesn't make a student, and taking initiation only doesn't make a disciple. The heart should always be kept open to carry out the orders of the master or teacher. I found a clear way or direction what I actually need to do. I feel happy when I carry out the order of my teacher. When I feel nervous or weak, I remember that since Thakur is there in my life, I have nothing to be worried. He is always with everyone, so I should be sweet to others. And this will make my Thakur happy. I wish happiness in everyone's life.
मेरे मालिक जगत की सुनो रे मालिक मेरे मालिक जगत की उम्मीद चलना पकड़ ले उम्मीद दयाल चलना पकड़ ले काल करे ना मेरे मालिक मेरे
performance. Please help me welcome Promit Mohan Acharya to recite a poem for us.
সবাইকে রাধাকৃত জয়গুরু। আমি শ্রী শ্রী ঠাকুর অনুকূল চন্দ্র 125তম জন্মবার্ষিকীতে আমি শ্রী শ্রী আচার্য দেব পূজ্যপাদ দাদার লিখিত কবিতা আমি পাঠ করছি। নাম শেষে সেদিন ভয়ঙ্কর। লিখেছেন শ্রী শ্রী আচার্য দেব পূজ্যপাদ দাদা। ফাঁকি দিয়ে ঘুরিস ভবে প্রবঞ্চনা ভুলিয়ে লোকে, কথার তোরে মাতিয়ে সবে আত্মপ্রতিষ্ঠানে ঝুঁকে। এমনে করে বেলা গেল, সন্ধ্যা ছায়ায় ধরল ঘর, এখনো তুই চেতন হারা, শেষের সেদিন ভয়ঙ্কর। নিত্য অহং মত্ত যারা গেছে চলে এমন কত, কেরদানিতে কাঁপিয়ে ধরা চলতো তারা অবিরত। গুরুগিরি মুহে ছুটিস গরুর মতো নিরন্তর, তোর খেয়াতে মাঝি যে নেই, শেষের সেদিন ভয়ঙ্কর। পিছু পিছু চলছে যারা নিত্য নিয়ে মাথায় তরে, মিষ্টি কথায় ভুলিয়ে ভাবিস অনন্তকাল রাখবি ধরে। ডুববি যখন শুনবি ওদের অভিশাপের কলস্বর, হাতটি ধরার থাকবে না কেউ, শেষের সেদিন ভয়ঙ্কর। ইষ্ট ছেড়ে ইষ্ট সেজে ছড়িয়ে বাহার ভাবিস নাকি, বাহার দেখে ভুলবে বিধি, পারবে না কো ধরতে ফাঁকি। সত্তা জুড়ে যাচ্ছে ভাঙন, যাচ্ছে ওই প্রলয় ঝড়, পারিস যদি ফের এখনো, শেষের সেদিন ভয়ঙ্কর। ইসের বিষাণ উঠল বেজে, কালফুনি তোর মাথার পরে, মরন্তরে করছে তারা, বাঁচবি এবার কেমন করে। দ্রুহলোবে বাঁধন ছিঁড়ে ইষ্টপথে ঝাঁপিয়ে পর, নইলে গতি কুম্ভি পাকে, শেষের সেদিন ভয়ঙ্কর।
You're the region of existence. You're the epitome of God. You're the center of humankind. Our love for you is true. Thakur, Thakur is Purushottam. My Thakur, Thakur is Purushottam. Rega rega re, my Thakur is Purushottam. You're beginning us back to walk, but just will to stop our proud. You're beginning us holiness, whose reputation ends in our kin. We pray lotus, little short. Ah, Thakur, Thakur is Purushottam. My Thakur, Thakur is Purushottam. Tame karuna, tame sarana, tame jivana, karana. Tame karuna, tame sarana, tame jivana, karana. Tame karuna, tame sarana, tame jivana, karana. Thakur is Purushottam. My Thakur, Thakur is Purushottam. Jai Guru. You are for the Lord, not for others. You are for the Lord and so for others. Do never die, nor cause death, but it is death to the joy. My soul, I worship His holy name. Sing like never before. Oh, my soul, I worship Your holy name. The sun
before me. 10,000 ways to sing evening comes. Bless the Lord, oh my soul, oh my soul. I worship His holy name. Sing like never before, oh my soul. I worship Your holy name. Rich in love and You're slow to anger. Your name is great and Your heart is kind. For all Your goodness, I will keep on singing. 10,000 reasons for my heart to find. Bless the Lord, oh my soul, oh my soul. I worship His holy name. Sing like never before, oh my soul. I worship Your holy name. And on that day, when Your strength is failing, the angels kneel and my time has come. Still my soul will sing Your praise all I 10,000 years and Bless the Lord, oh my soul, oh my soul. I worship His holy name. Sing like never before, oh my soul. I worship Your holy name. Bless the Lord, oh my soul, oh my soul. I worship His holy name. Sing like never before, oh my soul. I worship Your holy name. Yes, I will worship Your holy name. Lord, I worship Your holy name. Thank you.
One famous Sushi Thakur, Sushi Burma, Sushi Borza, Pujipadata. I'm giving pranam to their lotus feet. I love Sushi Thakur because my mom and dad love him. Sushi Thakur is different from us. He was laughing when he was born, but we cry when we are born. One day Sushi Thakur was late for exam. His mother told him that he can't do anything. He went to school, but he didn't do anything, even though he knew all the answers. This showed us how Sushi Thakur loved his mother. So he gave a Bani. It is Matru Bhakti Atu Chitta Se Pilambe Kruti Se. That means if you love your mother like Sushi Thakur, you'll be a successful man or a woman in your life. Jai Guru.
O Bhai Vishnu Mantro Chayona, Guru Bhulona. O Bhai Vishnu Mantro Chayona, Guru Bhulona. Guru Brahma Vishnu Maheshwara, Tauki Tumra Januna. Brahma Vishnu Maheshwara, Tauki Tumra Januna. Guru Bhulona. O Bhai
Radhe Radhe, Krishna Krishna, Govinda Govinda Madhuri.
Jai Radhe Radhe, Krishna Krishna, Govinda Govinda Madhuri.
Jai Radhe Radhe, Krishna Krishna, Govinda Govinda Madhuri.
Jai Radhe Radhe, Krishna Krishna, Govinda Govinda Madhuri. Purushottam. Vande Purushottam. Vande are to be seen. Vande are to be seen. Vande wait. Vande Vande Purushottam. Vande Purushottam. Vande Purushottam. Vande Purushottam. Vande Purushottam. Vande Purushottam. Vande upon Sri Thakur and Chandra Ji ki.